Do you know what, I'm just laughing at myself already at how many times I'm going to say these words wrong for the names of all these items, because in true Ikea style they don't make it easy, do they? Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing really well. So today we headed to Ikea. We had to get a few things, including a new mattress for Charlie. So Charlie has got the Ikea Hemnes day bed, I think that's what you call it, and you have to get their mattress. It doesn't work with any other UK single size mattress. We learned that the hard way because we got a single mattress and it didn't fit. So we headed back today to get him the actual mattress that fits the bed. You actually do need to get two of these though, but we're not going to get two just now because it's unnecessary. But essentially this bed slides out and becomes a double, but you need two of these mattresses, and you basically leave them sitting on top of each other all through the year until you need to make it into a double bed, and you slide out the drawer and then slide off one of the mattresses from the top of each other so they become like sitting beside each other. Does that make sense? I had to go back and get him this mattress. Now the good thing about it was this mattress was actually cheaper than the other one we'd looked at in there, and I'd actually gone to get him the most kind of like highly rated one in there, but that one doesn't fit the day bed. So heads up, if anyone has the Ikea day bed or is thinking about getting it, obviously because if you've got it you probably sorted this out yourself, but if you're thinking about getting the Ikea day bed, the Hemnes one, then you have to get the exact mattress that fits it. So this is the one here. This is one, it's called, is it Malforce, something like that. Oh god. Now luckily for us it comes vacuum packed, because I was thinking how on earth am I getting a single mattress into my car along with everything else I want to get, and it was fine. So I got this, it was £85 I believe, which is actually pretty good for a mattress really, isn't it? But we definitely need to get another one. Now a few of you had actually messaged me on my last video saying you need to get your knife sharpened. I actually made a video all about, I'm roasting with this on, holy Christ. I think it's because I've had my mask on all day, it's been like up here and then all the air's been down here and I'm just roasting toasting. I got this. This is a knife sharpener, and so many of you guys on the last video was like, honest to god you need to get your knife sharpened when I made my slow cooker meals. So got one of these and I'm actually very excited to see if it's going to make a real difference. Hopefully it will, but you can kind of see the idea of it. It's got these little kind of slots so you put your knife into it. It's got these little circular round sort of rough discs that kind of like slice the blades and make it a bit sharper. So I'm excited to use that. I think it was about £6, so it's not too bad. And actually I've looked online on Amazon and most of these were like 15 quid, so that was kind of a bit of a bargain. Look at loads and loads of lovely dinner sets, and they had really beautiful cutlery. I actually filmed a come to Ikea with me video, so if that's on already then I'll card it up here so you can see it. But they had this lovely, really nice ornate dinner set and like kind of cutlery set. It was so nice for Christmas time. But they had loads of amazing stuff. And I also seen this down at the same kind of like utensils section. It's a jug. Now actually this is more of a decorative jug I would say. I don't really know if you're going to put, I suppose you could, milk and whatever in here. I found this one in with the cutlery, but then I found all of the rest of them down where the flowers are. But I actually am going to use this for rinsing the kids' hair, because at the moment I'm using a plastic one from B&M and it was like £1 and it looks terrible. So I wanted to get a nice one for the bathroom because that'll look nice just sitting on the side, won't it? So that one was £10 I believe, but they did have a smaller one, maybe like half the size. It was more like decorative though. I don't really know what you could use that for unless it was for like an afternoon tea to pop your milk in or whatever. But yeah, that was £10, the smaller one was £6. And is it really a trip to Ikea without actually picking up any coat hangers? I feel like that's my thing. Like, what do you buy when you go to Ikea? Because there's always that one staple thing, isn't there? Ours is wooden coat hangers. It's so sad. But yeah, Fraser likes these. I actually find them really annoying because they save so much space when you use the thin ones. But these do look better. And if I had massive wardrobes, like the wardrobe of dreams, then of course they would all have wooden hangers. So yeah, had to get a new pack of these. How many is in a pack now? I think it's 1, 2, 3, is it 8? 6, yeah, 8 in a pack. Don't even know how much these were because he picked them up, but it's good to know you can get them from there. And I was obviously on a quest for wooden things because when I seen this, I'm not really big on having wood in the house until recently. I was always more kind of like glass and mirror and whatever, but now I like to have a little bit of wood in the house. I've got wooden wall panels. I'm looking behind me here because I've got it behind the TV. If you've seen it on Instagram you know what I'm talking about, but I've got wooden kind of wall panels behind the TV now, and I really love how cosy it makes the room feel. And I wanted to get something for the bathroom, so I got this little wooden square mat. Would you even call it a mat? It's basically just a stand on when you come out of the shower. I really like it. I think it's nice. We've actually got a shower separate to our bath in the main bathroom. I don't know if the door will clear this right enough, but if it doesn't, then I'll keep it in my ensuite. And I just think it adds a nice bit of like something, you know, a bit more warm in the room. I like the fact that every piece is different colour as well. See that? It's quite nice. So I think that was maybe about 10 or 12 pounds for that, and I just think it'll add a little something to the bathrooms. They are needing a bit more styling because they're just a bit plain. I've obviously papered the main one, but the other ones could do a bit of something because at the moment they're a bit boring. And then I also want to bring in this wee bit of wood, so it's still in the packet. I'll take it out. I can't remember how much this was, but I want to say it was maybe about between 10 and 12 pounds, and I don't know if I want to keep it this colour or if I want to paint it, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Now this is, it's not got a name on it. I thought it would have one of those funny names. Does it have it on here? Nah, just a bath board. So you of course sit that on the sides of your bath, and you can pop in like your phone if you're there, glass of wine, a wee candle, some stuff. You can just pop in some snacks if you're having a wee pamper. But I'm planning on putting this in my bathroom and putting in like maybe like a wee candle and some flowers or something like that, just something to make it a bit more girly. And when I'm having one of those nice pamper nights, whenever they happen, then I can use this to put in like my drink and everything. I've always got to have a drink in the bath. Is anyone else the same? I always take like a huge bottle of water or a cup of tea or a can of juice in the bath, always. I've always done it. I don't know why. I don't know if anyone else has beverages in the bath. You can let me know, but this is a wee place that I can pop them instead of putting it on the side. I suppose we may as well just stay on the same subject and talk about this mirror. Now, I don't really know how well you're going to be able to see this in this. Oh, there you go. There's a whole room. So this is it here. It is a huge big circular mirror, like you can see all the behind the scenes. So they had it sitting like this with the bigger side at the bottom, like that. And I just thought that was really, really nice for in the, probably the main bathroom above the sink. We wanted to get a circular mirror for in there, but everything just, I don't know, we'll see how it looks because it's kind of slightly off centre, and I hope it will work. But this is a smaller one, and I'm glad I went for it because the bigger one would have been far too big. This was £45. You just attach it using the little circular, see there, for the nail. So I'm hoping that that'll be, because it's quite heavy, I'm hoping that's going to be enough to secure it to the wall. But yeah, £45, I thought you can't really argue with that. And it came in different wood finishes as well. Now I don't know the price on this because we actually split camps at one point, and Fraser went and picked this up. So this is like a bigger kind of wok. We really needed one this sort of size. We've got one that's quite big, but it's not as deep as this, and it's quite hard to do like curries and stuff. So pick this one up. You'll see the name on the inside. But yeah, Ikea pots and pans, they're fine. I mean, these ones say they have Teflon on them now. They never used to, I don't think. So we usually find we end up buying them and then have to replace them within like a couple of years because they just scratch and everything. They're never as good. So hopefully they'll be a bit better now. And then these storage boxes, I got quite a few of these. I think we got 8 in total, I believe, because we got 2 each for above our wardrobes. Now our wardrobes they're big, they look big from the outside, the actual doors, but the inside could have been so much better fitted. They literally have one rail that goes across and it's split into 2, so I practically have maybe like probably about that size actually, 2 little rails like that, and it just doesn't fit a lot of stuff on it because when you start adding coats and everything, it's really not great for your storage space. So I've got a lot of kind of more loungewear bits that I need to find boxes for, and I thought the shelf above could fit a couple of these boxes like that size, but I thought these ones are lovely. How nice are they with the kind of mottled kind of marbly effect? I thought they were nice, like the stress ones. So these are called Drona boxes. You can put them in the Kallax furniture sets, but we just got them for sticking on those shelves. So we've got for Ella, we've got spotty ones like this, cute. And then for ourselves and Charlie, we'll get 2 each, we got these ones, and they're £3.50 each, so they're pretty good value. And what I'm planning to do is even keeping things like joggers and loungewear and like t-shirts, like odds and ends I don't want to hang up and give vital hanging space to. I can pop them in there, or even pyjamas and stuff. We have got drawers as well, but bigger, chunkier, fleecy pyjamas could easily just go in those boxes, and even accessories like gloves, scarves and stuff, I think they'll be ideal for that. I also picked up this, I thought this was quite invaluable. It's the Devala single mattress protector, but this one is actually for leaks as well. You know what it's like whenever they have an accident, it's just so stressful. So I thought having a mattress protector like that is going to be so good for us. This was £15. It's got like a kind of more sort of nylon-y protective barrier underneath it that kind of stops it from leaking through onto your actual mattress. I don't know. In fact, wait, is that the mattress protector? Oh, sorry, that's the fitted sheet. That's just the fitted sheet. That's the mattress protector. So that was a fiver and that was £15. So it's like a thicker sheet with like a waterproof membrane in it so that obviously any leaks or any accidents can't go through the mattress, which is ideal. And for in my bathroom, I really wanted to get a couple of nice accessories and change it up because I've had the same little plant pot thing in there for a while now and I'm fed up seeing it. And I love this so much. How lovely is that vase? I just really like that. It's a lovely cream, like off-white colour. It's got that nice rib detail, and I thought if we can cut down some of this eucalyptus for inside it, like even if I just bend them at the bottom, usually that works well. I can just bend these at the bottom and stick them in, then that'll make for a really nice window ledge piece. I just think that's lovely and decorative. These were I think £2.50 per stem, little eucalyptus, and then this was £8 I think, which is quite good for a vase, isn't it? I'm always on the lookout for a little vase, so I really like that one. It's nice. I actually picked this one up before I seen this jug because I thought that might be quite nice in the bathroom, but obviously it's glass and the fear is in me that that's going to smash in the bathroom, so that one's a better option for the tin version. But I did still like it, and I like the cork in the top. I don't know what I'd put in this, even like if I'd made like hot chocolate or something. I don't know if you can put hot items in it, doesn't say, but I really like that. I think that's really nice, even just for putting like water in or whatever and put it on the table or diluting juice. It's just nice, isn't it? So that wasn't even expensive either. That was less than £10 I think. And then I know for a fact this was £2, and it's this glass milk bottle. The reason why I got this actually is because our little boy Charlie has just been given a kind of allergy test and he's allergic to lactose in milk, so we need to buy specific milk, but it's in quite short cartons, and as much as they fit in the fridge fine, I just think putting two of them possibly together and this is going to be a wee bit easier, just so we can know, you know, when we're running low a wee bit. So got this one, £2, but just it's nice, isn't it? I really love all this glassware they have for organising all of your kitchen items, and it actually brings me on quite nicely to the next thing, which are these little storage boxes, little glass jars, which are so handy. That size, this square size, is so much better than a lot of the other fridge storage. Well, I'm saying fridge, you can put anything in them, but I did see them getting used for fridge storage and I was like in awe of them. I only picked up 3 today. I got this big huge one which I actually thought would be great for putting in bagged salad. You know, sometimes when that wee bag just keeps getting squished, then all the salad gets rubbish in that sort of drawer in your kitchen. I thought how good would it be if you can just pop all the salad in that little dish and then pop the lid on. It's not going to get squished in the drawer. So I got that, and then I also got 2 of the glass ones, little square ones with the square lid. I thought they'd be good for putting in like fruit, like raspberries or strawberries, whatever, and grapes and stuff, and I can just pop them in like that. And then I think this is the last thing I can actually show you, but it's this little basket. I think this was £12. It's a handmade one. Is it, oh god, I don't even want to try and say it. It's like Lusticure or something like that. It's nice though, isn't it? It's a handmade little basket, and I just thought it'd be really nice in my bathroom because the main bathroom has the black door and it's got a lot of little black accents in there, and we're starting to put in the wood. I thought it'd be nice to bring in something to sort of tie it all together. So I really love that. I think it's really nice. And what I'm planning on putting in this is all the hand towels. So I've got a kind of thing of just now where I don't really have a main cupboard in the house where I can just put in, you know, like a towel cupboard that's just short and you can just put all the towels in. We don't have one of these in the house. We've got a big cupboard in the downstairs toilet, but I keep like the drying rack and like loads of bigger items in there. I don't really have like a specific place for putting towels, but I thought even just keeping all the hand towels at least in the bathroom in this basket would be really nice. And then all the other towels I'm keeping in one of the drawers in Charlie's bed, so that will kind of keep that a bit more organised to have hand towels in this basket in the main bathroom, and then all the other towels are in his room. So I just thought it'd look nice, and I do quite like when towels are on display. I never used to like it, but now I do. I think it looks quite cool, so I love that little black basket. You could easily pop that in your stair as well for things like, see when you're just about the house and you find things that belong up the stairs, you can keep that on your stair because it's quite short, you know, it's like quite thin, and then you can just keep putting things in it during the day, and then at night take it upstairs and put everything away. Handy. So guys, that is the end of the haul. The other thing I did get though that I want to tell you is I got a mirrored cabinet for the bathroom. It was really expensive actually. It was £250, which I was kind of like, did I get it down a lot? But it is going to prove so invaluable for putting in all of my skincare. We've got loads of things that we don't use every single day, but it's like seasonal skincare or seasonal shower gels or whatever. Like, you know, if I've got like my pumpkin vanilla shower gel, and then I'll change it up because I want to use Snow Fairy in a few months, but I still have that other one. I want to be able to keep it somewhere that doesn't make the place feel really messy. And at the moment, next to my sink in the ensuite, I've got like a little basket and I can just keep chucking stuff in it, and it keeps overflowing and overflowing, and it's kind of one of those things that's really annoying me in the house. So this huge cabinet, it's like a metre wide, it's actually really big, it's all mirrored, and it's got like 2 doors and loads of shelves, and I cannot wait to organise all of my skincare items into there, and like my shampoos and whatever, just to make it feel really organised. I'm very excited for it. I might actually film that as a whole separate video. If you haven't already, then head on over and watch my new in an Ikea video where I take you around the shop and show you some of the things I really like but didn't actually buy in this haul. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!